Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's
go. This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Man, this little container keeps my water ice cold. I ain't gonna lie. This thing's been sitting there for 4 hours. It's still, what, ice cold?
Ice cold. Ice cold.
Is it ice cold long neck or long neck ice cold?
Long neck.
Beer never broke my heart.
Yeah.
Okay, I get those confused. It's long neck ice cold.
Hell yeah, brother.
Long neck ice cold. You know, I was wondering just a few minutes ago, and this would probably not be received very well from the ladies. If women on social media can pretend to be models, why can't men pretend to be race car drivers or professional football players? Things like that. Because you know how every woman, or not every woman, but so many women on the social medias does photo shoots now, and they'll go out and pose and pretend like they're professional models. But if a man pretended to be a professional something or another, he would get ridiculed.
And I think, though, because there's a way to determine whether or not you are a football player or a race car driver or something like that. You know, modeling is one of those things that there are a lot of varieties of modeling. You know what I mean? Like you could be a model for your local news deal, your newspaper, your news ad, or ad for a TV station in your little town or something like that. You could consider yourself a model. But you don't say, I play professional football. There's only one way to play that. Maybe two.
Well, even if you just went and put on a full, say, New Orleans Saints uniform and had pictures taken of yourself running and catching. You're not claiming to be an NFL player. You're just pretending to be one. Just like any woman who goes out and sticks her hand in her hair and looks down at the ground is pretending to be a model.
Well, there's that. Maybe they're trying to break into modeling. I don't know.
I just think it's that men get called immature a lot more than women do, even when women do things that would be considered immature.
Sure, of course.
And I don't think it's right by dogged.
It's immature to do that?
No, to pretend that you're a model.
Well, you keep.
I think it would be immature for a guy to put on a football uniform and go catch and throw and have his picture taken, pretending to play football.
I agree with that.
But I don't look at women who are putting their hand in their hair and looking at the ground to having a photo shoot as immature.
Oh, it's not.
But would it be, and I'm just throwing this out for discussion, if one is immature, why would the other one not be immature?
I don't know. But immature or not, if LSU said I could come wear a uniform and go on the field at
You
Tiger Stadium,
definitely
I'd be there
for a photo shoot.
For a photo, yeah,
he would be all
He'd be
about
throwing the
it.
ball to himself, running under it, catching it.
He's like, did you get that? Did you get that shot?
Hell yeah.
He looked like Uncle Rico.
I'd be diving into the
he
end
would.
zone.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head, Rob.
And I couldn't care less what you think of
Uncle
me.
Rico.
I would be so excited.
This is Uncle Rico.
Watch me throw this football over this scoreboard.
If they said, hey man, you come here and we'll just take all the pictures you want of you wearing an LSU uniform and playing by yourself on the field at Tiger Stadium. Yes, of course.
And then, of course, he'd have Todd follow him to document it all.
Hell yeah. I make no bones about
Todd,
that. I
did
would
you
be
get
there in a
that?
heartbeat. Let me see. I'd make him show me before I think I only
Todd,
get one
get the
chance.
drone out.
Right. I make no bones about that. I'm in. Immature or not.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
If you had to pick one or the other, which sex is more, I I don't want to say self-absorbed, but more, because I'm not saying that it's bad, but more into loving themselves as look at me kind of thing in today's times.
I think it's split.
You do?
Yeah. I think it's probably equal. We might not even recognize it, though. Our own kind.
What do you mean?
We might not recognize guys doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because guys are always they're arrogant. They get called arrogant all the time. And there are a lot of arrogant men's. But then other people within the sex would tilt the scale,
in what way?
in being, for example, Lizzo, I think is very look at me arrogant.
Yeah, I agree.
So she would tilt the scale in one way, whereas another woman may be shy and wouldn't want to draw attention to herself. Same with guys. Say it's Ace and me. One of us is going to tilt the scale in one direction over the other.
Definitely.
I'm ignoring him. I'm looking for
Well, I mean, he just admitted that he would dress up in an LSU uniform and
Yeah.
take pictures and all that
Pumped.
stuff.
a heartbeat.
Yeah. See,
what
and
you
I
were looking
wouldn't. So I wouldn't do that.
I would do it immediately.
The shoulder pads and everything.
Everything.
What a nerd.
Doing the Heisman pose.
No, I don't want to do the Heisman pose.
Nobody ever gets that right anyway.
They never get it right, and
You don't lift your leg up. The Heisman's not lifting his leg up in the trophy.
He's not.
No. Both feet are on the ground. He's just holding his ball under his arm.
The leg was up too.
No,
Oh, you're right.
No.
Oh my God.
Is he on the ground?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
He's just doing like lunges.
Uh-huh.
Do it. Do the Heisman.
Doing the Heisman.
Yeah, he's right. Thank you, Desmond Howard, for screwing that up. for the
Yeah,
last
I mean, I'd noticed
30
that from
years.
the very
Yeah.
beginning. Like, that's not a Heisman. Have you looked at your own trophy, you dumbass? Desmond Howard, little ass, messing up the pose. But the thing is, like, to me, what's worse than that is that everybody who's come along since then
Has done it.
incorrectly.
Sure.
But I'm the dickhead who tries to point it out and go, "Come on, God, who cares?
But you are 100%
Why do you
right.
have to just nitpick everything?" Oh,
Yup.
because I believe in truth. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I believe in the truth.
Truth, schmruth.
There's only one truth. There's no your truth or my truth. It's the
Interpretation.
truth. There's no interpretation of the truth other
Perspective.
than what's true and what isn't true.
It's a sliding scale.
Yeah.
She's just constantly going to say
Sliding scale.
to be annoying.
Yeah, and that's the truth. She's annoying.
Whatever. Okay.
That's also a sliding scale.
Rob. Shut up before I go to your house and beat you up.
I've got
Yeah,
an
we were
alarm
talking
system,
about-
thank you.
So Rob's house was about to be broken into this weekend, and his girlfriend tried to wake him up, and 15 minutes later he said, "Oh, let me look at the camera." Oh, he's gone.
We can go back to sleep.
Insane.
But what kind of scene must that be? He's all zonked out of his mind on Ambien. She's got a CPAP mask on. I mean, that's
she
easy
take any-
pickings.
Yeah.
You better have a good security system.
Does she take anything, Rob, to sleep?
No.
Okay.
She's just naturally zonked whenever she's awoken.
Okay.
Whenever she's what?
Awoken? I don't think that's the right word. but
Awoke.
I thought you said whenever she's awake. I was like, what? That's not very nice. How is she teaching the children?
She's zonked right now.
Yeah, but she runs to her man, her protector, her
know, wake
guardian.
up, wake
And he's
up.
like, "Give me 15 minutes."
Well, not
I didn't even say that. I was just like, huh?
He's like, all right, I'm going to hit snooze on you.
Yeah.
Snooze on this emergency.
I feel
Felt
so
like
safe. Thank you.
It felt like I was in a dream. Like I just wasn't real. It didn't feel
Oh,
real.
man.
On meds.
Well, then, y'all need to come up with some way to arise you in an emergency.
Yeah, what happens if there's a house fire?
Like stick you in the ass with a straight pin or something.
If there's a house fire, I'm just going down with the house, I guess.
He's not going to wake up. He's going to be like, no, I'm tired.
Alex Trebek hopped up and somebody tried to break in his hotel room. He had his underwear and socks
Yeah.
on, whipped the shit out of that guy. He's
Rob
like,
sleep through the whole thing.
He's like, give me 15.
Do you think if Meredith was at home, Rob, is it possible somebody could break into your house and you would never know they were there?
No, I don't think so because like I said, we do have the alarm system, and then when it goes off, it's loud.
Okay.
It's very loud, and the dog.
And y'all have dogs.
Yeah, and the dog.
Yeah.
The dog would let me know for sure.
But would you be able to jump up and do something about it? Or would you jump up and still be in kind of an ambient-induced haze?
I'd hope the dog would do something about it.
That's why we got a dog. So I can sleep.
I ain't got no weapons either, so.
Well, don't be telling people
like
that.
that.
Nobody knows where I live.
He said, I know why you're here. The unlimited pasta pass is on the table. Just take it and go.
It's the most valuable thing I got.
And he goes right back to sleep.
Please leave me alone.
Just give me your number, and I'll forward you all the coupons I have for Sonic and the Culvers.
Yeah, most people would be upset to lose their phone because they lose cherished photos and that type of thing. And Rob's most upset because how's he going to eat now?
All my loyalty programs are on there.
Man, that is a wild story. And you seem cool as a cucumber about it.
Yeah, I mean, even after I was finally awake, I was like, well, I mean, he walked away. We're fine.
You're back to bed?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So you don't worry about his coming back after he knows you're asleep tonight?
Yes.
I
You just said it
guess if
takes you
they're a listener in
15
there.
minutes to get up. Like, we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily they didn't knock the... Was there anything out in the seats of your car or her car?
All
No,
his board games.
and they were
Riggins, don't look. It was a fair question.
Clean as a whistle.
There's trash.
Was there anything in the seats of your car?
Yes.
There was a Taco Bell box this morning.
Beside a ton of shit?
No, I recently cleaned it out, mostly.
Okay.
There's some board games and stuff in there, so I would have been devastated.
Yeah. It's like Settlers of Catan. Where is it?
His 80-pound board game.
Yeah. Is that Magic the Gathering?
Board games and a Taco Bell box.
Yeah.
He's got Guess Who, Yahtzee.
Oh, but I bet Meredith has a bunch of stuff in her car that's valuable. Didn't she just go on a trip?
Normally that would be true, but before the trip, she took everything out of the car to clean it.
What would she?
Yeah, but doesn't she leave her luggage in the car after the trip for a while?
Oh, that's true. I don't know if she did that last time either.
So is
probably why he came back.
has she unpacked?
I don't know 100%, honestly. I don't think so. I think it's still in her car, now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, see?
She must not care about the stuff, though, because when she did clean out the car, she just left most of the stuff on the patio.
What?
Like,
the rain?
like all the shit got rained on and stuff.
Oh, God.
It made
What
it
kind-
all the
wait.
way up to the door and just stopped.
What kind of stuff is sitting on the patio?
There was some electronics, like stuff that plugged into the cigarette lighter to like use as a normal plug for stuff that was just sitting on the patio, got rained on.
Why didn't you take it in the house? Isn't the patio close to the door?
It's literally right beside it.
I mean, you have to go on the patio to get inside the house.
Again, we're not talking about something that weighs 50 pounds. It just goes in a lighter. You can put it in your hand.
Yeah, she had like crates of stuff, plastic crates, just sitting on the patio.
She must be a nightmare to travel with. She's like, hold on, let me grab these 8 milk crates of stuff. You're like, oh, no, just get a bag.
Yeah, will they let me check these?
Crates.
Can I use this as my carry-on? It's a milk crate.
Holy shit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's probably why he saw all that shit up there.
Yeah, he was like, it's a yard sale for free.
Yeah. He just thought it was a yard sale in the middle of the night. Let me check out the car, too.
Middle of the night yard sale.
So you may want to talk to your neighbors, Rob, to find out if any of their stuff has been broken into.
Now you know good and damn well.
You wouldn't want to give them a heads up and say, hey, just so you know, last night we caught somebody on the Ring doorbell trying to get into our car.
Well, Meredith posted it on the Ring app where people who have Ring can also see stuff about it.
I want to see that video.
But but nobody would go next door. You or Meredith one won't walk next door to tell your neighbors, hey, just so you know, somebody was trying to get in our cars and stuff.
Rob
know,
didn't
she
even
might.
pay it forward, so you think that he's actually going to take time to go talk to people?
First of all,
Yeah.
he won't even pay for the car behind him.
it was $20. That's ridiculous.
But this is free.
That is true.
Yeah, but he has to talk to people, go over and talk to strangers. He's not doing that.
The only time I've ever talked to the neighbor is when they stopped when we were moving in, and I was like, "Hey," and then I walked away.
Yeah, but you know what? He never really talked to us at all before we knew him. He worked in the building, the radio station for one of the stations in the building.
Well,
I would say hey to him, and he'd go hey, and then just keep walking and just kind of like, I don't want to talk.
it's
I
'cause
wouldn't talk to y'all either.
Y'all took my office when you moved into that.
Oh, he was mad at you guys.
That's right.
He was in his feelings about that.
I saw him in the grocery store. He wouldn't talk to me.
That was 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
So, Riggins, where are you how far are you away from your whole house being put together and everything in its place?
About one box spring away. One box spring and like a full bathroom away. Because I only had 2 bathrooms at my last place.
Yeah.
Now I got 2.5 baths.
Because it seems like it seems like that you're moving mansion full of furniture and all. It's taken forever.
I said, where did I get all this stuff? I've only ever lived in apartments, mostly 1-bedroom apartments. And then I moved to a 2-bedroom apartment, and that means you had to like replicate everything, duplicate it. And yeah, so now I got even another bedroom to fill up. I'm like, oh no.
Did you have to get a lot of stuff like rugs and all that because of the difference in the side and the way it lays out and everything? Yeah.
That's what my mom is bringing up tomorrow. She went on an Amazon shopping spree and a Overstock.com shopping spree and bought towels and soap dispensers. Like that was another one, like a soap. I didn't even think about it.
I bet she's taking care of your half bath, though, right?
Yeah.
So by tomorrow, everything will be done.
I think so.
Except for that pesky queen size box.
Yeah, and I'm going to get my dad to help me do that. Hopefully, we can manage to get that up the stairs without cutting it with a saw.
I didn't know when you sent that video Saturday or Friday that y'all had finally gotten the mattress up the stairs.
Yeah.
I did not know that you had already done the yard work.
Yeah.
And I think one of my responses was, why is your dad so sweaty? And your dad had sweat through that shirt. And then you point out, well, you done yard work. And then he was just pulling the mattress essentially up the stairs.
When my parents showed up, they pulled up in the driveway. My mom comes right inside. Before I have even said hello to my dad, I hear, brrr. He's got the electric hedge trimmer out and he's cutting off my bushes like half staff. It was like a massacre out in my backyard. I went, hey, Dad, what are you doing? He's just like right to work. Like he's got things to do and I'm starting with that.
Gas powered or electric?
Gas powered.
Yeah.
He did not consult you as far as what you wanted to do with the hedges or anything?
Which is fine. He knows. You got to cut it. See, they let it grow too much. That's why it's not going to flower on the inside. So you got to cut it down, hack it. And it's just, I see limbs flying through my back window, flying up in the air.
The cleanup of that is the biggest hassle. It's one of those things that I've always found is fun to do, but the cleanup is...
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. And then, 10 minutes after he's done with that, you got a blower and an edger? I go, no. No, everything you see, I have. It's right here. He goes,
edger.
I'm going to Lowe's. He gets right back in the car, and I'm like trying to like mow the lawn, and he like takes off for Lowe's.
But don't you use a weed eater for an edger?
Yeah, you can string trimmer, edger, whatever. But an actual edger will get it like super clean. But
Yeah.
I don't need that.
The actual edger's the best. Like
It's got a metal blade.
It's got a
on
metal
it.
blade, and it makes a really fine, perfect line down the yard.
Yeah, I'd hit
So-
the concrete with that.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
It'll chip up the concrete. You're fine.
yeah. So he got the just the weed eater, which I used as an edger, and it's for what I have. It's fine. But yeah, he like went out and bought $350 worth of garden tools for him, and he brought a rake. Gave me the rake. Yeah, they've hooked it up. They have been like unbelievably helpful during this process.
And so, what all are you doing during this?
Helping my dad.
When he's doing that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and then I go in, and my mom is like playing with the dog, and the dog's like in her lap, and she's like petting the dog. I'm like, oh, you guys are having a great time sitting here like doing nothing.
But everything's unpacked and all of that. It's just the bed in the dining room.
Bed in the dining room, and I don't have dining room furniture because I've never had a
Oh,
dining
yeah,
room.
that's right. You didn't
now
have
I
a dining
this-
room in your-
And I have a huge dining room. It's big space. That I go, well, how often am I ever going to want to sit at a dining room table with chairs? But the alternative is to leave it empty, and that looks stupid.
Or make it your office.
So my office is upstairs. I thought about doing that, but then you walk in and you see all the cords and stuff. I don't know.
So what will you need after all this is done? After all is said and done,
Dining room table, 2 or 4 chairs.
is there anything in particular so that, like, even if it's, do you need more utensils or
No.
what? There's nothing that you really feel like you'll need at this point.
No.
Why don't you go help him decorate, Alexis?
Because I thought his mom was doing that for him. I'm not going to step on his mom's toes.
She might not.
Well,
like
she's playing with the dog.
that. She-
They don't even know how to hang a disco ball.
We can turn that dining room into a party room.
yeah, great. Off the kitchen.
Yeah. It's close to the food.
I think you'll have more dinner parties than party parties,
Yeah.
which will be 0
I think so.
on both.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big dining room. And then
Alexis, will you color him a bunch of pictures and all to get in
Oh,
frames and hang up all over his house?
I already started. I
Yeah?
have some new ones because he had to throw the ones that I had given him before away.
she was serious too when I was moving out. She goes, "Did you throw away the pictures on your refrigerator?" Like out of the blue, I went, yeah, I had to." Like she knew.
I knew.
But I did. I put. She gave me 3 of them. I had them all in my refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm working on some new masterpieces for you.
Okay, great.
And I got one for you too, TJ. You'll just love it.
Oh, for me?
Yep.
Oh,
Been
great.
working on it.
Great.
Do you think your parents will come see you more often now that you're in a house?
Yes, I can't get rid of them now.
So will I put it just in front of this one?
Yeah.
That sits on this thing?
Yeah.
Or do I throw that
No,
one away?
you better keep all of them.
All right.
Show it to the camera. Show that one that she did for you to the camera.
All right, let me dig it out.
It's him and Jody as birds.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which is which?
TJ's the blue one, and Jody's the red.
She's always mad.
She's always looking over your shoulder.
Aren't they so cute?
So-
Bird form.
Yep.
It's just like having an elementary school kid. You just can't ever throw it away. You got to keep everything.
Yeah, Rob has his like under a pile of other papers
Hey, it's
at the
here.
bottom somewhere.
I can see it. Look, I have it right now.
You don't want to get it stolen.
Yeah.
Yes, he puts that in there so nobody will take it. Let me see.
Oh,
Rob.
there it is. Yeah.
Oh, and that's a good one too.
Hold that. Yeah.
Man.
That's a peacock.
Is that a good
Yeah.
shot, Riggins?
Wow, look at that color usage. Nice.
It's a peacock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I got 4 new coloring books in the last few weeks, so I've been hard at work.
Yeah. I mean, do a bunch of them for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Just so
have
he
a
can
bunch.
he can just make a full collage
Mm-hmm.
on that dining room wall.
Yeah, preferably one that I won't be embarrassed if my parents see. Like, I don't need another Pikachu smoking a fat blunt on my refrigerator.
Some really nasty words underneath it.
I mean, I love it, but
Yeah, we'll keep it PG.
the Charizard taking it up the ass. It's cool and all, but
Riggins, the important question is, will that guest bedroom be available Thursday?
yeah, sure. You want to come up?
Well, we have that event.
Yeah, let's all go have a party at Riggins' house.
Yeah, I don't know about that. but
Let's pregame there.
I'm waiting for the formal invitation to go out. I'll eventually, send out an invitation, but you don't have to come if you don't want to.
I'm coming.
So are you, Rob, asking if you can stay at his place Thursday night so you have to drive all the way home?
It'd be nice.
Yeah. I love that.
Rob, you're welcome to stay at my place too, Rob, if you don't want to drive home, seriously.
Oh, well, I'll think about it.
Like I literally
Figure it out.
60 seconds away.
Better hope
I really
no
was
one
joking, but
breaks
that's
into
not a
your
bad
house.
idea.
Oh, what'd you say, Alexis?
Better hope no one's breaking into your house because he's not gonna help.
I got my house out of control.
Yeah, I'll feel safer at Ace's
Everybody,
house.
yeah.
Yeah, which one is more dangerous? At Rob's
Everybody in my
or
house
Ace's
got a gun. We're ready.
That's why I'm nervous.
You need to be more afraid of the people who are already in Ace's house,
Exactly.
not the ones trying to get in.
The threat is inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody tries to get in mine, we're both coming out. We got a 357 and a 38 special. We are ready to go.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I want somebody to come try to break into my house.
I wish somebody would.
Yeah. I would love to shoot someone.
Oh, don't say
A
that.
burglar, I mean. You know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Yeah, we assumed that anyway.
If you're a burglar,
I want to shoot you.
So no disco ball. Back to the original thing. No disco balls.
Not yet.
Okay.
You're missing out.
On a disco ball.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. Let's go!
You know, I don't think it's necessary if you are going to write into the show, sending us a DM or some sort of a message somewhere. I don't think it's necessary if you say that you agree with something I said to then add, I never thought this would happen, but I agree with TJ, or I agree with TJ. Never thought I'd say that.
what does it say what she agreed on?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't value her opinion now, one way or the other.
Stupid ass.
Because obviously she dumb.
It's maintaining a little bit of tough guy attitude, like I'm tough. I'm not easily had.
No. It's just that she doesn't like my opinions and things.
Okay. Well,
Which tells me that she's off her rocker.
and not relatable at all.
Yeah. But I get that quite often. It's like, I hate to say it, but
Why is that?
because people are dumb. They dumb. It was the only explanation.
The only explanation.
How anybody could go through the day-to-day of this show and mostly not agree with me. And if they did agree with something that I said, then that would be an oddity.
Yeah.
Then there's some, they dumb.
Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. Especially if they're actually sitting in the room when it's happening. And then they don't agree most of the time with what I say.
You talking about Ace?
No. I'm talking about her.
Oh.
She dumb.
You ain't talking about me.
She dumb.
Whatever.
You dumb.
You see her hat? It just says, just chill.
Just chill, bro.
Yeah.
Just chill. Your truth. It's my truth.
It's my truth.
Right. But it doesn't bother me. It used to bother me though when people would say negative things about me. You know, listeners and whatnot, and I'd try to convince them that I wasn't a bad person and whatever misconception they had. Now I don't care
Yeah.
because I don't want to lower myself to argue with dumb people.
Good point.
Why would I do that? Ugh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. It's tough to convince anybody to change their opinion online anyway.
Yeah.
You know? It's tough to do not in person.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's like people get so fired up about the least little thing because it makes them feel like they have a purpose.
Yeah, and when you
You know.
can't communicate directly with them, they, even if they understand the words, they will hear it in a particular way in their own head because of their prior thoughts and opinions about you. That makes it so that they would never agree that, oh, that's a good point.
And then I also found it a little problematic when I would try to explain my position and then stop to define every word that I thought they may not understand that I was using.
That's always good.
And just, that's why it took all day.
You don't
know, I
want any
didn't have that kind of
miscommunication.
time.
Yeah.
You're
He's right.
He's the most annoying.
He's right about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Is he?
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah.
a lot of it, yeah. It's a lot.
Not it. I don't think everything, but a good portion of it is.
Okay.
And people just don't like it. Because sometimes the truth isn't pleasant,
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Like what?
Yeah.
For
like what was the one
For
earlier?
example.
Oh, like the Heisman. People, all football players do the Heisman pose incorrectly. That's the truth.
Yep.
But then it's like, who cares? What? This is my Heisman pose. Okay, well then call it whatever your name is pose. It's not a Heisman pose.
Look at Ace co-signing for him. Yep. Yep.
Well, that's
he's
a great
right.
example.
Yep.
Stuff it.
That's a great
Right,
example
stuff
though, because even I didn't realize that. I didn't know that at the time. That had completely gotten by me. It turns out he's 100% correct.
Yeah, stick up for your friend.
He's not wrong on that point. I'm the classic example of that.
Stick up for people who say the truth.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
He was not wrong.
Over it.
Okay.
Over him being right.
Just all of it.
You know what? I'm a truth seeker. I like the truth. I like going, well, now I know something. I learned something from that. No matter who shares it with me. I like, okay, I didn't know.
Ace.
Look at that. I learned something.
Big learner.
Right.
I'm a truth seeker.
True ace. Truth seeker.
Thank you. I like to know facts and stuff.
Codename Truth Seeker.
I don't remember any of them, but I like to know them at the time.
So, Rob, did you really enjoy the She-Hulk premiere the other night?
It was okay.
It was?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem to me like that would be entertaining that even someone who has a superpower like the Hulk, the She-Hulk, is still complaining about being a victim of stuff.
There wasn't a lot of that, but it seemed very.
Because I did see that one clip where she was telling him what he doesn't have to put up with that she does as a She-Hulk.
Yeah, that was
She talking to the real Hulk?
Yeah, she was talking to the Hulk. Yeah.
And if you get angry, nobody calls you a da-da-da, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's playing a martyr.
That's true. That was on there. But my biggest issue is it just wasn't good.
What?
She-Hulk, attorney at law?
How could that not be
good?
great?
Are you kidding? She-Hulk, attorney at law was not as good as you thought? I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So,
It didn't meet expectations.
so are you not going to watch it anymore?
No, I will.
What a loser.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. He will watch it. He didn't even like it, and he'll watch it.
He'll give it another try.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the next one will be better.
It gets better.
What if it's not? How many are you going to give it if it's not good?
6, because there's only 6 episodes.
You're going to watch the whole thing no matter what.
There might be something in any of them that I want to see. I can't take the risk.
Oh, my God.
The risk.
Yeah, of missing out on one of the characters, Marvel or whatever. That
Daredevil's going to be in it soon. Come on.
Can't take
didn't
the
know that.
risk.
I didn't know that.
he has full fear of missing out on these Marvel shows.
Yeah,
That's true.
100%. That's why I go on Thursday nights to see the movie, so nobody spoils it for me.
Oh my God, I'm going to spoil She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
I think I'd be okay with having that one spoiled, but
Wow. I hate it. But I'm going to watch all of them.
I will watch every one.
Every single one.
That's
Did
wild.
you still enjoy it, even though you admit it wasn't good?
I enjoyed parts of it. Yes,
And how long was the episode?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so only 5 to go.
Well, at least that's better than it being an hour or more.
Yeah, I think most of the Marvel shows stick to 30 minutes.
Because a child's attention span, you mean, is not that long.
I wish it was 15.
And no commercial breaks in the show, right?
No,
Okay.
Is she green even before she gets mad?
no.
Okay.
Does she still turn green like real Hulk?
Yeah. She
Real Hulk, Ace.
Oh,
So she's not a real Hulk just because she's a woman?
Yeah. Ooh.
oh! I just looked. There's apparently 9 episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, real Hulk, who's been around a long time, had movies made about him. He's still the Hulk. She's She-Hulk.
See, these are the questions she doesn't have to deal with, or he doesn't have to deal with.
Are you a real Hulk?
It's not a question. She's a real Hulk, but she's not the real Hulk.
Exactly. You hate women.
You do. You
hate
just
Hulk
Especially
women.
Hulk women.
despise
Hulk
them.
women, yeah. Those are just facts.
Does she have a relationship in the show? Does she date a guy?
She's kind of like hoarded around. It seems.
Whoring it around.
What?
What?
So She-Hulk is out hoarded
That's what
around?
it seems like in the trailers. They haven't really gotten into it yet.
Oh, well,
Wow.
she's not hooked up with the man Hulk?
No, that's her cousin.
Oh, it's her cousin.
Yeah,
Oh, so David Banner is actually in the episode.
he's Bruce Banner now.
Bruce Banner,
But
I'm
yes.
sorry. David Banner's the rapper.
Well, David Banner is what he was called in the old show. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his
Man,
original
yeah.
name was David Banner? And then they changed it to Bruce?
Well, it was Bruce in the comics, and they changed it for the show for some reason. I don't know why, but
All right.
anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Whore Hulk.
That's what it would have you believe.
Hulk whore.
That's the next one. She-Hulk. Whore.
Whore on street.
Man. Yeah, because if you didn't know you were hooking up with the female Hulk and you're just a regular guy, then she like gets mad and she rip your penis off.
Or whenever she gets turned on, she turns into the Hulk.
Yeah.
They make it look like the guys are into her being the Hulk.
They're like, yeah, slap me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be.
You would love the Hulk, Riggins.
Yeah, I don't want her to turn green though. It's a little odd. What
I
happened-
would
what
just say
happens
I
down
did
there?
it.
Yeah. I mean, let's don't just judge too quickly. I haven't seen the show.
She
yet.
pretty? She pretty?
Yeah,
She gets nice
Tatiana
Hulk
Maslany
boobs.
is the actress. You can look her up. She's pretty.
I'm gonna look
So it's not animated?
No, I mean she's CG as the Hulk, but it still looks like her.
She's got green boobs.
Yeah, it's true.
Dark green nipples.
Nice.
There's a part in the trailer where she picks up the guy to carry him into the bedroom.
Oh,
Picks him up by the back of the neck or something, like you would a puppy?
No, like crossing the threshold when you get married.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
She's very much a bodybuilding lady. TJ, I think you would like the She. Other than the green, you might be into the She-Hulk because she's
Yeah.
very attractive
That's
and shredded. Because TJ's always said he likes bodybuilders.
Yeah, and I would take the green, you know. I
Kind
would.
of exotic, right?
Yeah, I like women of color. Green's about as of color as you can get.
That's true.
Then it's gonna turn green.
Yeah, as long as nothing on me turns green, I'd be fine with it. She-Hulk. So, was this a character, Rob, before now, or did they just make it to be, as a woke kind of side story?
It's been around for a while. I don't know exactly when.
Did it start during the Me Too?
No, 1980 was the first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
First comic of
But
the
it was in
She-Hulk.
the comic books.
Yeah. So it hasn't been on TV or anything until now.
Okay.
So it's been
Now-
around a long time.
Yeah.
It was in 1980. Was she an attorney?
I don't think so. I think that was something that was developed later.
Okay.
Let's make her smart too.
Because I wonder what she was in the comics.
Hey, I'll Google it.
She's a housewife or
Oh,
something.
I knew you were gonna say that. Ugh.
It's a
looks like-
possibility.
It looks like the majority of the time
Was
she
she
was.
a homemaker?
She was what?
She was an attorney.
Okay.
But it does. I don't know when that started because the first episode it just looks like she just turns into the Hulk. It doesn't really have a backstory.
Is that an insult, you think, Alexis, to ask if she was a housewife?
Well, why did you question that she's always been an attorney?
Because Rob just said it. Has she always been an attorney? And he said, I don't think so. I don't know. So your reaction would tell me that you think it's awful and degrading to be a housewife.
No, not at all.
You would tell your friend Jody that maybe she's hearing this too.
Oh my God, that's not what I meant.
Your friend Jody, my wife, who's been a stay-at-home mom and homemaker, house manager for 20-something years
Stop
now.
it.
He's also been known to become a She-Hulk from
Yeah,
time to time.
that's right.
Jody Hulk.
Yeah.
Jody Hulk.
Jody Hulk.
Jody Hulk.
So,
this money?
so did you hear that, Jody?
Stop
As
it.
much
Don't
as
be
you always
instigating.
talking about how much you like
No,
Alexis, she doesn't
that's-
think she thinks you're shit.
That's not what I said.
She thinks you're an insult to women.
Oh my God.
Isn't that what y'all heard?
No, they did not.
I mean,
That's
Rob,
kinda
you
was.
shut up.
What? I knew you were going to say that.
Because I knew you were
You were
going
going
to
to insult her and say that she was a housewife.
You were just going to question if she had always been an attorney.
Yeah, let's check the tape. Actually, if Jody didn't hear it, I'm going to make sure she does.
Oh my God.
And then she can take all those stupid ass colored pictures off our refrigerator.
Why are you so mad that she likes me so much?
She won't now
But why are you so mad about it?
because she doesn't know the real you.
Oh.
God.
She doesn't know the real me.
Yeah, the one that hates her for what she does,
And no one ever talked about
saying
hating
that
her.
she's not important in life.
you hate her
She's not a-
values.
She's not a real woman.
What a piece of shit you turned out to be,
Yeah,
Alexis.
I think I'm glad she's going to know for sure.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Share Funny is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
Oh, well, here's somebody that agrees with you, Alexis. I have to say I agree with Alexis. Housewives / stay-at-home moms, whatever you want to call them, are a disgrace and good for nothing. They make all of us women look bad.
Can you stop saying dumb things?
Including and especially TJ's wife, Jody.
Oh my God.
But not limited to.
You're such a butthole for real. Don't instigate.
But
He is.
she even talks like
Yeah.
Jody.
That's not going to work, talking like Jody.
She knows what's up. So it doesn't matter what you say, what little games you want to play. It doesn't matter. She knows.
You butthole.
Jody does say, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell Alexis doesn't like you anymore.
She said that?
She says it all the time.
Really?
And why did she say that?
I don't know. I guess because you act like you don't like me anymore. What else did she say? Oh, I know what she said. I bet Alexis is going to quit soon because she does not like you anymore.
Out of here. See ya. No, I just tune y'all out when you guys get annoying.
Y'all? Mm-hmm. Who is y'all? Other than I, who are you talking about?
All y'all.
I don't do anything.
Oh, please.
Sitting over here.
So,
Being a true
did anybody mistake you for a whore at the restaurant?
It's not what I said.
Yeah.
He said prostitute.
It's not what I said.
He didn't say whore. He said
Whatever.
prostitute.
God, get it right.
It's not what I said, but okay. Fair enough. Legit question.
Has anybody ever mistakenly thought you were a hooker?
Like, no.
I forgot what that was even about.
Some people would say that you dress like a whore.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I did not say that.
Pretty
Not
much.
what I said.
You
I
like-
was asking a question. Some people. I'm not saying it. I'm saying some
that's right.
people.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not
I
some
said
people.
that. I'm just bringing it up. Like, hey,
Who asked that? Who was it? Do you
just
remember?
curious. Do
Do you remember who specifically
Yeah,
it was?
who someone said.
I was just drawing on some general knowledge that I have.
We heard whispers.
Like, hey,
People on the streets are talking.
let me throw something out there.
You dress like a whore.
Yeah, here's a
You act a
thought.
little slutty.
That's fair.
You said loose one time too, or she's like, "Do you think your mom thinks you're loose?" I was like, "No,
Because
no, Ace."
what's the thought process though? Because your mom has a very narrow view of those things, and
Yes,
you
she's very
clearly
religious.
don't.
Very religious.
Your mom's very religious.
Does your mom think
You
you're
know,
loose?
she made a guy give her a rocking chair for your virginity.
Not
She might
loose.
think,
I said it that I was out faloozy.
That thing.
I was trying to be polite and not use the
I
words
was
I was
trying to be
prone
polite.
use. Yeah, it was better than saying oh.
Hey, so your mom made that guy give her that rocking chair that she wanted when she found out that he had taken your virginity. What would she have asked for before he took your virginity? Like, if you want her virginity, you're gonna have to give me. Would have
Probably some goats.
there have been any price for that? It was just after the fact.
After the fact, she's like, "Well, might as well get something for it."
And his mom never wondered where her chair went?
It wasn't his mom's.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, his mom didn't live here. He lived here by himself.
Oh.
And so it was an antique chair that he got. But yeah, he just gave it over. He was a little scaredy cat.
So how old was he?
He was 22.
And how old were you?
I was 17.
Oh.
18.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, no,
then-
like 18. No, not at the time when we broke up. He was 22.
No, but I'm talking when your mom got the chair from him for taking your virginity.
Yeah, that was already after the fact.
Oh.
Years later that we told her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, then I take back that I would have said, you're not getting this chair. But if it would have been a situation where you give me that chair or I'm calling the police.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
That's what I was like. Tell you what, I'm gonna give you this chair on one condition.
Yeah, no.
We're not gonna get the cops involved.
She didn't know about it until years later.
Oh. Okay. So that clears up a lot. But it also adds more questions to the situation. Like, how does she not know?
How would she not know?
Yeah. For all that time.
If you're out whoring it up.
See what I
Subtle
mean?
as a sledgehammer. That you were a whore.
That
No,
Not
that
you
helping
were
her.
out
this
here.
boyfriend,
You're not
you know.
helping.
But he was her boyfriend for that long, and her mom was always on top of her, watching every move she made.
Yeah, but what happened was it happened, and then we were like, "Oh no, we sinned, so we just won't do it ever again."
Okay.
And then we
And you've
went
stuck to that.
Yeah, I stuck to that. I never did it again.
The Sheriff Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Sheriff Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.